So we're gonna get into some poetry, but before we do that, I wanna see who's in the house. Is Arise High School in the house?
What? Diana. Hi. Diana, how you feeling? What about you? Who are you?
I'm repping Arise.
All right. Then how about you, young man?
Anthony.
How you feeling?
Alright, so coming up next to the stage is Arise High
School! Listen to this. See, I was at this party, right? And I shared glasses with this girl named Sadness. She took my ass downtown, had me addicted like a habit. And I'm thinking, if she's the master of magic, I must be the rabbit to a hat trick. She's got me fishing for fucking stars, praying that one day I'll find Patrick. But this relationship was quite abusive, see. I met her when I was young, she was so elusive to me. But eventually she got me with this cold, deadly grasp. She sat me down just to ruminate about my fucking past, and now that I think about it, I only saw her during times of tragedy. Seems like this girl's Sadness had me happily involved with her, controlling me with more liquor. But now I realize I'm stronger than her. But that doesn't mean I can get along with her. So now she confuses me. Should I be her to her be? Her like she hurt me? I'm sick of this metaphorical herpes. But regardless, I can never beat on her. I wonder if she knows I cheat on her, cause her cousin Depression over there got some meat on her. But
come on.
But instead of grabbing me, feeling me, she's dragging me lower, telling me that I'm nothing, I'm always below her. She keeps me at rock bottom with no light to see. She convinced me that my father's drug addiction is just all right with me. It's most likely her way of loving me, how her fists are just her special way of hugging me. She cussed me deep, giving me lacerations in my sleep about me not being me, our people not living free. I want to be free from depression. I did my time, I learned my lesson, and through it all, the blessing is she showed me that I can never sleep any lower than the old me. But now I found someone new, someone who never lies and she's always true. Her name is Hope. She's so fly, she's so dope. She's the girl I want to know the most. I chase her, but she's like a ghost. She's got me hanging from this rope, gasping for breath because she's my oxygen. I have nothing to lose. I lost so much. My honor, my self-respect, my self-image, my friends. But with her, I got a lot to win. And though she seems so far just past the horizon, beyond my reach, I search for hope on these streets. And though it seems her trails are fading, forever I'll stand, always waiting. So Sadness and depression, I'm tired. I'm done. We through.
Yeah!
You are so funny! You make me smile, you make me laugh. I know you see me acting silly, dancing freely like a monkey chasing to get a banana. You shake some rhythm and control my beats. You play dress up with me. You know I hate it, but you still laugh at me. You know I hate wearing that dress, hate wearing that skirt, hate grabbing that person wearing those heels. But in the end of the day, you know how it feels. Because you're my best friend. You're always around me. You see everything, you feel everything, and you hear everything. You hear the lies, you hear the screams, and you hear my heart crying for a second life. A life where I don't have to lie. A life where I'm free in my thoughts. A life where I speak without fear. But you cannot tell. Promise me you won't tell. You won't tell. I despise reading these ancient writings, the clock tower, the watchtower, the knot tower. That doesn't make sense to me. That all confuses my thoughts and makes me run in my own head thinking that God doesn't love me if I choose what not to be loved. Like a color red or blue or orange and yellow. Why does my head ache when I speak? Maybe because I was brainwashed. Brainwashed that it's okay for a man to touch you like that. That it's okay for him to grab your ass in the end left my mother's sight. That explains why I'm always holding her hand and I never let go. And she never understood why until the day I told her I was touched, I was harmed, and I cried, "Mommy," and she just bursted up in tears and she clung to me. And I felt like I punched my mom in the throat. I felt like I grabbed her because she was in so much pain. I saw her tears drop like bricks to the ground. And I didn't understand to the fullest why, and I wish I did. And I know you've been hurt too. Because you saw him. And you weren't just harmed by him, but you were harmed by my family. Remember when they hit you with that guitar and you shattered into tiny little walls and I cried and I felt that pain? Because I can still see those hopeless textures in the wall. And now I would like to say, I finally write you a letter. Thank you, my dear wall, for never falling, for always being with me, and for no matter what, never leaving me.
I have it makes it hard for me to speak. Hurry up, get to the point, and I don't have all day, and man, look at me now. I'm on stage in front of a crowd, sharing my thoughts, get a hold and pull those hits down to the broken, decimated, shattered wall. I call my speech impeccable.
Come on.
My poetry.
I've seen couples crazy in love, people praying to beyond the skies above. I see graffiti grabbing for dear life onto walls. I see white people spending money like it's nothing at balls.
Oh my god, that is so cute. I just have to have it.
Now, I don't really care about this is just what I see. I've seen addicts on the streets too confused to even see me. I've seen murderers, women posted on the curb. I've seen a minuscule plant going to that herb. But as I look in the mirror, I ask myself, do I really see me? So I sit and I think about my life, how short it's been, but I've smelled so much.
I've smelled fireworks every 4th of July, carne asada one day, and sweet potato pie the next. I've smelled regret from slipping one too many times. I've smelled my room burning when I experimented with matches putting our house on the line. I've smelled cigarettes seeping out my mother's breath. I've even smelled freedom when her boyfriend finally left. But when I wake in the middle of a lonely night from a cold sweat, I ask myself, does this really smell like me? So I sit and I think about my life, how short it's been, but I've tasted so much.
The sausages
Coming from my own tears.
Shit, I tasted that bitterness for so many years. And as I tasted tears, tasted frustration, tasted pain that never disappears, I asked myself, does this really taste like me? So I
Sit and I think about my